For today's video lesson, I prepared the questions about word problems which come up in junior math. So you can find this kind of word problem in year 6 or grade 7. So like I mentioned, today's questions is about word problem and we're going to solve the question by using bar model. Okay, so here's the question for today. When solving word problems, the key point is whether you understand the meaning of the question and draw the bar models like it said. So let's look through the question first. The question is saying that Ruby had 20 pounds. So let's draw the bar model for Ruby. This bar model now represents 20 pounds. And it said that Emma had 120 pounds more than Ruby. So Emma now had longer bar model than Ruby. Let's draw the bar model for Emma now. So I'm going to copy and paste what Ruby had, which is 20 pounds, and draw longer for 120 pounds. Okay, so let's state for each. Now Emma had 120 pounds more than Ruby. Now here's the important sentence for this question. It is saying that after Ruby's mom gave them both the same amount of money, let's represent it as orange bar. This is the amount of money that Ruby's mom gave to each. So this is the final amount of money that Ruby had. Then after all this, Emma had 4 times as much money as Ruby. That means Emma had 4 times more money than Ruby. So we can represent Emma's bar model as 4 parts like this. And each of this part is same as money that Ruby had. And from this, we can state an equation as Emma's final amount of money is equal to 4 times by Ruby's final amount of money. So now let's solve for the question. From the bar models that we draw for this question, we can now clearly see that this 120 pounds represents for 3 boxes, 1, 2, and 3. So we can state an equation as £120 equals to 3 boxes. Then 1 box represents for 40 pounds. Let's rewrite the important part. Okay, so we now know that the total amount of money that Ruby finally had is 40. And Ruby had 20 pounds before her mom gave her some money. So we now get the answer that Ruby's mom gave to each girl. £40 minus 20 pounds, which is 20 pounds. Okay, so this is it for today's word problem. Hope it helps you to understand the questions by using bar model.